Good morning. Apparently, our fill valve on our tank is no longer working. Where that hose is attached up there, there's a float valve. It's supposed to shut the flow off once it gets full. It didn't. Now we got a little water. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? We're gonna spray today. We're gonna get the drone out. I believe we are loaded up and ready to go. We should have enough water in there to do 56 or 57 acres at 2.5 gallon rate. We've got our Miravis Neo, which is our fungicide, 13.7 ounce rate of that, and we're putting a pint of boron in. We put some boron in with our V5 fungicide, so I'm sort of splitting that application. Rather than putting a quart on now, we put a pint and a pint, or in some cases a quart and then a pint, or a pint and then a quart, or whatever I feel like doing. But yeah, that is good. We're gonna make sure our generators are full of fuel. Probably take a gas can, although we shouldn't need that. I think the boys are gonna go with for a little bit here. And we'll see if we can get some corn sprayed today. All right, we are at our field. So we're spraying this one out here. There's 47 acres. And this one across the road there is 9 acres. They're both the same variety of 103-day corn. And it is time to go on them. So I'm gonna get stuff set up. We're gonna get our one generator set here and get it mixing. Agitate our shuttle up here. My batteries are all charged from yesterday except for the one that's in there, but we'll wait to start that one up until we are set up and ready to go. I gotta get the field loaded into the controller, do all the things. At some point I'll show you this whole process, but I'm still learning. All right, we are loaded up. Got everything programmed in here. Time to go. Ooh, we're gonna blow some pollen around. Help our last little bit of pollination here, maybe. All right, there it goes. Now it's starting out there a little ways because we're gonna do a perimeter pass around the outside of the field when we're done. That is so freaking cool. And it will follow the elevation change. You can see it going up and down the hills here. It's going up. Okay, cool. So we can follow it here. Where that little fuel tank thing is with the line through it, that's where it's going to run out. So it's going to go back and forth a couple of times here. We landed, we are refilling. And you can see it kind of shows you where it's going to run out at. Right there, which my experience is it doesn't actually make it to where it says it's going to all the time. So, good enough. Well, that'll give me a little shade anyway. It's a little short, but we might prop up these legs somehow or something. And I think that'll help. There's our drone. 2.7 gallons left in the tank. It's going to go down to the end and turn around and make it back to the middle there somewhere. 7.5 acres done already. I should have stated what time it was when we started. This will record it. It'll tell me when we're done. We'll know how long this takes. Setup time took a while, but we'll get better at that. The generators are a little loud, but I can handle this. This isn't so bad. There's the drone flying. Watching it here. Got my camera view, if we would rather watch that. Just the generators being awfully loud. Not much I can do about that. I could use a fan. I might have to get a fan. We're moving right across here. We're over half done with this field. Just checking the radar and the weather, because there is some pop-up showers to the south of us, and it's supposed to rain later today. But I thought, when I looked at it this morning, you know, we had a lot of blue sky. And I thought, well, it's going to be late this afternoon before it rains. But now there's a shower that way that's heading this way. We might get rained off. I don't know. Hope the rain fast time on Miravis is pretty short. Laying it down. Oh, that is beautiful. Well, we're going to test our efficiency here, so we're just about done. But now we've got this little corner and this little corner, which one's way over there by the woods, which is where the drone is now, and then over there. So we've got quite a taxiing distance to get there. See how it works. That was a full tank. It was 11 gallons in there, and we're at 28% battery life. Maybe a little less, be a little less by the time it gets back here, but we can do it, I think. That was Dad. He was mowing where we finished, or where we combined wheat there the other day. Said he just got rained out. That's 10 miles from here, so crap. I was hoping to finish this field. I only got 2 more loads to spray to finish this field. Really, we should have a little time between when we spray and when it rains, though, so that's not great. But what are you gonna do? All right, well, we don't want to get rained on. We're gonna finish this tank out, and then I'm gonna assess whether we can spray one more or not. Either the rain takes a minute to reach the ground, or those clouds weren't the rain clouds and it's behind us. Either way, we're finishing our perimeter up here. We're gonna get this field done. We're getting the heck out of here. We aren't gonna get the one across the road right now, but that's okay. We were about 3 gallons short of finishing the field. It's starting to rain. We gotta go. Get out of here. And we made it into the barn. So we needed to go from that green dot around the perimeter to that yellow dot. That's all we had left. We sprayed 44.7 acres, used 112 gallons. Yeah, let's go back to here. Let's see if we can see the task data. Well, I couldn't find the information I was looking for on the controller, but I did find it on my phone. First flight was at 9:08, and we finished the last one at 10:50. So, I'll have to do some math on that. Call it 45 acres, and then how long exactly was that? A little over an hour and a half. That's almost 30 acres an hour average. It's not bad. Well, there's the flight record on the computer. So we flew all of that. This was obviously our home point where all our flights originated from. We did 44.66 acres in 1.4 hours. That is 31.9 acres per hour average while we're flying. 10-hour day, I can do 300 acres. If I can do 300 acres in a day, we're having a great, we can cover it all quickly. Now, obviously, we're probably never going to cover 300 acres in a day because I won't get 10 straight hours, but we can cover some ground. We'll be okay. That didn't amount to anything. Dad must have got more when he was mowing, and then it dissipated or went around us, because clearing off. Didn't even register in the rain gauge, just barely got the concrete wet. We might go back in a little bit. We'll let everything dry off and we'll check the radar again, see if we can't finish that up. We only got 3 tank loads to spray to do that and the field across the road, so no big deal. In an effort to make it rain you some more here, we're gonna fill up this water tote and water our pumpkins again. Because if I don't, thinking that it's gonna rain, it ain't gonna rain. Pump a little water in there, fill our tote up quick, and we'll take it back and start it back up. Brought the tile plow in today. It's dried off now from the little tiny bit of rain that we did have, and there are clouds building and pop-up showers all over the place, but we might go try and finish our stuff that we got mixed up, get that sprayed out here when we're done with this. Just set up a little gas engine there. Get the kinks out of the hose, it'll work better. Too far. Spinning too far. I gotta adjust. Might make the front part of my plot look a little better too. Put a little water on it. I know it would be more efficient to do this by hand and just water each individual plant, but this is easier. Just Making sure our spray pattern is decent. Yep, that's good. Come back around. Close. We're gonna go just a little bit farther back that way. Good enough. All right, we'll let it run that tank out. Looks like there's rain coming. I guess we'll wait some more. I'm waiting for it to start raining. It's still just kind of misting, but we're out in the tile field here. I was sort of looking at some of the ones that they dug up here. There's a little bit of dirt in the bottom there. Can I turn my light on? Will you be able to see anything? Yeah, you can see there's a little dirt settled in there. It's not horrible, but that's part of why we're splitting these. The main's over here, you can see too. This one here, we've got a 6-inch main. I don't know where exactly it's at. They kind of covered it up already, but they cut a chunk out so we could see how it looked. It's a little egg-shaped or oval, and there's a little dirt in the bottom of it. But for a 44 or 45-year-old piece of tile, it's not too bad. Looks like south and east of us is going to get the shower this time. They just kind of evaporate around us. What a bummer. Oh well, maybe later. Look at that. You know what that box is? That's another semi-tarp. Not a power tarp kit, just a tarp. We'll see if the rest of that ends up coming or not. But anyway, rain missed us, the sun's shining, it's dry again. We're gonna go finish spraying these 3 loads out with the drone. And then, I don't know, we may come back and mix up a whole bunch more. We got more to do. I just got to work around the rain here. After we go rescue the other gator that this kid got stuck in the woods. It hasn't rained in like a month. How did you find enough mud to get stuck? Grandpa wouldn't help him, so I have to. How? What were you doing? Oh my gosh. Grandpa, how are we gonna pull this thing out of there? How am I gonna hook onto it? Stop! Stop! There's nothing great to hook onto on that. Let's see if this works. Slow down! Slow! Kids, I tell you what. Looks like somebody's gonna get real familiar with the power washer here. Yeah. Was this dirt in here before you came through it? Huh? Was this new dirt in here before you came through? Like, did Grandpa have dirt dumped in here and you tried to drive over it? Don't! Look at how dirty it is and muddy and soft and there's water standing. Stay on the sides. What are you thinking? Did you really think you were going to make it through that? Yeah. It's 2-wheel drive and 2 crappy little tires with no power. That thing has no power. You aren't going to make it. It's got more than this one. Now he's going to try this one. Talked to Dad. He said I told him not to do it. He did it anyway, and I told him I wasn't going to help him. I said, yep, that's fine. He's allowed to make dumb decisions, but if he makes dumb decisions, I'm allowed to be mean to him and yell at him for it and call him out on it. So, all right, now let's go finish spraying. Sure looks like it's raining to the north and the east, but it didn't here, and there's nothing to the south and west, wherever it's all coming from. Well, we're airborne again. It's gonna start right here. It ran out just down there. Can't be too far. We've only got like 3 or 4 gallons in it, right there. It'll spray right past us here. Uh-oh, what'd it do? There it goes. Watch how much the corn moves as it flies past here. That downdraft. That wasn't as much as I had thought, but okay. So there's only 9 acres in this field across the road, 9 point something. We might get it on 2 tank loads. It says like 22.3 gallons. I don't know if we're quite gonna be able to cover it all or not, but we'll do what we gotta do. I tell you what, I'm confused now. Look at that. Look at that down there. It looks like it is pouring rain at the farm, less than a half a mile from here. That was not on the radar 5 minutes ago. I don't understand, don't get it, but we're gonna finish this. Come on, let's just get it done. Well, didn't see that one coming. Should have, but I didn't. Gosh dang it. That came out of nowhere. There was nothing on the radar. I'm gonna pull it up when we get back to the farm, I'll show you, but it just popped up out of nowhere. Well, we got 2 tanks of the 3 that we needed sprayed off, but now they're getting rained on. That's not great. I will. Pulled up the cameras to see if we need to shut down the rain machine. I can't tell. Do those leaves look wet? Not really. Can't see the mud on the tire anymore. Looks pretty dry to me. I don't think it rained up there. Look at a different camera. Come on. Now, we're gonna let it run. Slow process. I don't think he can figure out how to get the power washer to run. There's the current radar. This line here is the stuff that we kind of waited for earlier when we got a few sprinkles, but it didn't actually hit us. And then that one just pops up out of nowhere right behind it and fills it in. And we've had 2 tenths. 2 tenths here and at Berkey. It's something. It's something. It was a small spot though. Gonna get another shot here. Cool. It's raining hard now. Well, we got another 10th, so we're up to 3 tenths now total. But I don't think we've gotten any in our irrigated field. I'm gonna drive up there and take a look, but looking at the camera, it looks pretty dry. That's a real bummer because we've missed a lot of rains up there, and it needs it. Good thing we can water it. It would be so much worse if we couldn't. But let's go up and see what it looks like. Well, the road looks wet, but it's not. They sprayed it with chloride to keep the dust down. If you look out there, she's dry. Totally missed it. Totally missed it here. So we'll drive out there and check on our injection pump anyway because we're here. And I think I might walk out and look at our check strip. Should be evident right now. So this stuff out here, these ends and these paths got watered yesterday or last night, overnight. Somewhere up here though is the check that's not getting watered. I don't know exactly where I'm at. Just walk until we find a dry spot. Oh, probably right here. Yeah, that'd be it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this corn has not been getting water at all the whole year. Let's see. See where we're at there? That blue dot's close. We're between 25 and 27. We left a strip out there. It goes all the way back to the woods. And so it's gotten no rain, no water, no rainwater from the rain machine, no additional fertilizer, none of it. And it's not super hot and sunny right now. It is dry, and yeah. This is what it looks like here. You can see how the leaves are all rolled up. That's a defense mechanism. Must have got just a little bit of rain because it's a little wet there. But it's very dry. Now let's go over there about 4 rows. 4 rows. We walked over 4 rows. See how the leaves are all unfurled? They're not rolled up at all. Now it's not perfect here, right? We got a little firing on the bottom. These bottom leaves were burning off a little bit. And
but it's a heck of a lot better than it is right over there. I mean, you can see it from here. That's crazy. If it doesn't rain, like if we continue to be dry like this at this field and we don't get the little shots of rain like we've had to the south at the home farm, we're 2.5 miles, right? It's 2.5 miles away. This check strip is going to be, this is that's the split. We're looking at 100 bushel difference here. Like, it's going to be unbelievable. Our tank level is going down, albeit slowly, but it's supposed to be going down slowly. Down about 200 gallons there. Probably not quite 200 gallons. Anything in our rain gauge? I already know the answer to that. It is no. There's nothing in our rain gauge. There goes another cell missing us. Oh well, she's running. The machine is actually doing some end rows on the far side of the field that I have a driveway right next to. So I'm going to run over there and just put eyes on it, make sure everything still looks good. We haven't lost any drops or anything like that. So some of this is replant corn. Did that with that 4240. Looks like the deer are having a good old time out here. I see some stuff that I don't like on this reel, that I don't like a lot. Well, I manually drove it until all the hose was off and we got it flattened out, but now I gotta manually drive it all the way back to where I started from. I don't know why I did that. We've sent some information back to the 360 Rain people and hopefully they'll look into it. It's a good thing these rows are straight and it doesn't require much steering input from me. Once you get her lined up, it just kind of stays, so. Steering out wasn't so bad, or wasn't been too bad because I can just keep the tire steered right in between the rows, but now coming back, it's backwards and it'll be a little more difficult. I think I got it. Our wraps look much better now. And there, I turned the pump back on. As long as it finds its row, I got it close, so it should self-center. We ran over a little corn over there. That's manual driver error. My bad. It'll be okay. It's the crappy end rows. I did pretty good out in the field. All right. Well, I'm glad I came and checked it. And all of our drops are still there. We haven't lost a single one yet. That was what we were fighting this time last year, so cool. They're looking into why that keeps loosening up. That's what caused our pinched hose, leaking the hose that we fixed a week and a half ago. So we're gonna figure out why hose keeps getting loose on the reel. Anyway, it's good to go now. There is another line of showers starting to build. It's clearer on the west side of Indiana, southwest corner of Michigan right now. But it's a little more intense and a little more gathered than what all the rest of the showers and stuff have been today. I assume it's the cold front moving through. So hopefully that'll bring some rain to us here. We did get a beautiful shot of rain down to Berkey though. We've had like 1.2 down there today, which is fantastic. So those crops will come around real quick. I'm gonna shut the doors up here and we're gonna go home. We'll try and do some more spraying tomorrow. We'll see what the weather looks like in the morning. There wasn't more chances of rain, but I don't know what it's gonna be like. So I've got probably another 100 acres that I could spray right now. Well, probably 150 at least that I could do right now. So we could get that done tomorrow if we could have a good day. But we'll see how things go and what the weather looks like. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great night. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button for me, I appreciate that. And we'll see you guys in the morning.